Hello everyone. In this video, in this buckets, I'm going to make you understand how you can add custom policies to the bucket. Now, currently what is happening is I am able to preview the list of the bucket. I'm able to list the bucket. I can even stop listing this bucket for anyone, or I can even stop people from adding objects to this bucket. I can even stop people from deleting objects from this bucket. I can also stop people from reading content from this bucket. So one of the way that we did it was we defined by blocking the access, and I had allowed a public access. So one way is you can delete public access. So people will not be able to preview the content of the bucket except the owner of the bucket. Now, another way of doing it is we can stop. So for example, if I go here and if I want to upload an object, I click on add files, and for example, if this is the file I just uploaded and it gets uploaded, so I'll have another file here which is WinKey, just came in 1640. I want to stop people from adding any contents to the file. I can do that. I can go to permissions. I click on the bucket policy and this gets applied immediately. And I say edit. And I say I want to create a policy. For this, just click on policy generator. So you will have something like this. Policy generator. So I'll show you how it works. Let me close it. I go to my bucket and I click on policy generator. Now I say this policy is for bucket. I want to deny for everyone. This can be a particular user. This can be a particular account. You can have multiple values if you want. And I want to stop people from putting objects to the file. So I say stop put object. Or you can select every action if you want, but here I have selected nobody could be able to put objects to this. What is the resource? Amazon unique resource name. This is what it is, bucket resource name. Copy it, paste it, and in the end put / and star. Anything in this bucket coming from everywhere, I just want to stop. This is the policy. It will generate a JSON for you and it will say put object, deny, coming from anywhere in this bucket / any of the contents. Just copy this content, paste it here, or you can write it if you want. Save changes. The policy is applied. Let me go to objects. Let me try uploading a document, and I'm going to upload a new file. Okay, let's call it, I don't know what this file is, but let me upload it. View details below. I'm not allowed to upload the content of the file because access is denied. You don't have permissions to upload the files. This is one way. If I want to upload the file, I go to permissions and I delete this policy. Edit, select, delete, save, go to bucket, go to object, go to upload, click on add files. I'll select this file, whatever the file was, click on upload, and it's uploaded now. So here it is, the file is here. Something. Now if I want to go here again, go to properties. I want to change the permissions again. and I want that nobody should be able to list anything. So you're seeing the list of the content here. You see this is being listed here. I can even stop that. Same. Go to permissions, go to policy, and you can go to policy generator, which is here. Close it. I remove this. I say deny from anyone. What I don't want anybody to list the file. So here it is. You will see an object called list bucket, and this is the bucket ARN, which is this. Every resource in Amazon has a unique resource name, a number, slash, make sure you put star or the path, add statement, generate policy, copy it, paste it here, and save it. Save. In this we don't need the slash star. And if I'm going to refresh it, see, I don't have permissions to list the bucket. So this is how you define, add, or delete the policies. Now how it works more, I can anytime remove the policy. Now, for example, if I go to permissions, I click on edit, I click select, delete, save. I go back to my bucket, go to object, and I can list it. So for example, I want to preview the content of this file. I select, I click on option. Okay, I can even go here. I copy, this is the URL of the file, and I click here, I paste it. It's not allowed. I need to see the content of the file. The policy by default does not allow. Again, I'll go to permissions. It says even though the object is read, everybody's access is not allowed. You can allow everyone public access, yes. Only read, nobody can write. I click on save changes. I understand and I save the changes. Let me try it here now again. See, it is saying, do you want to download this file? I can. That means it has allowed me to read the file. For example, again, if I go to this bucket here, and this is the file that I want to read, or this is the file. I again copy the object. I click here. This is actually a website. I can see the content of the file because this is the static content of the bucket. Let me look at anything else. Okay, let's try to open this picture file. Click on this, copy this, paste it here. Permission will be denied. Again, go back here, click on permissions, click on edit, click on read. I understand, save changes, go here, refresh. So you can preview the content of the file. So this is the way you can change the permissions of the objects to read, delete, edit, download the file. You can enable it, you can disable it. Now many times you must have seen that you get objects which comes with a life, that this object is available for 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So many times you want to generate an object and you want that can be made available to users for XYZ number of minutes. You can click on this, click here, object actions. We call this pre-signed URL. The moment you say pre-signed URL, how long do you want it? If I say this is only valid for 1 minute, after 1 minute, this URL will expire. So this is automatically created. So for example, if I just create a pre-signed URL, I copy the pre-signed URL code, I click here and I paste here, press enter. It's asking me, do you want to download this file? That means the link is available. Now let's wait for 1 minute and see that whether this object can be made available after 1 minute. So we'll wait for a few more seconds. Till the time we do that, let's go and look at other permissions or objects in the bucket. So here at any point of time, every object, properties. Now key I have not still yet explained you. We will do a separate session on managed keys, and those keys can be used for encrypting. So when you are transmitting, the data is in flight from point A to point B, this data will be encrypted by AWS managed keys. And CloudTrail also we have not done. Event Bridge also we have not done. So we will be create some kind of a event or a notification. So for example, if somebody has put a, for example Instagram, somebody uploads an image, that image can be 10 MB, but Instagram doesn't want to hold 10 MB. It wants to convert every image to less than 50 KB of data or 30 KB of data. That should be sufficient to display. It will immediately run an event, and that event may transfer the object or the file to less than that size. So we call it some kind of an event. And you will also receive a notification, or you are uploading a file, you are sending an email that yes, we have received your file. That is an event notification we are doing. Then transfer acceleration is basically when we are transferring the data from point A to point B. And requester page, for example, like now we are sharing this pre-signed URL. So we can say, yes, you can access this pre-signed URL, but yes, the moment we enable it, you will get a access to pay for the cost to access this data. If you don't pay, you will not be able to access it. So many times I receive these requests where user is responsible for the payment of this. So let's try to run that link again. It's still available. Let me refresh and let me try. It's still in the cookies, I think. Yeah, it's still in the cookies. Let me try with a separate browser. Enter. See, access is denied. So you will not be able to access the data after that time has expired of 60 seconds. It was there in the cookies, so that's why it was refreshing it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. After this, the next session that we will be doing in buckets will be creating these event notification, yeah, or checking the CloudTrail data events. Even server access logging, also we will be doing a separate session for that. Thanks for watching.